build businesses using AI. This particular moment in time, the biggest thing that I use is Claude, and it is simply because of the way that I build the businesses. So I live in Australia. I have worked in many industries, and there's many industries that are broken in the systems, okay? And so what I do is basically look at a business. It could be your business if I'm fixing your business. When it comes to me creating my own businesses, what I've looked at is there's a hair on my phone then, so I had to get it off. What I've looked at is how the industries are broken and how I can benefit slightly with some money and how you can benefit as the employee kind of thing, or you can benefit as the person that uses that service, you know. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make systems fairer, so it wasn't all about the person that owns it making all the money while the people that do the work are overworked and underpaid, and the people that are in the systems, maybe it could be aged care kind of thing in Australia. Those people aren't looked after well because the systems that are in place are not there properly, as well as the people that work in those systems are definitely overworked and underpaid. And we're sort of seeing just how can things make money off a problem, basically, is what business owners do, investors do. It's all about just lining their pockets with money, you know. So I wanted to make money from what I do, obviously, but I also wanted to do it in a realistic way that it's a small amount. So, for example, I've got directories that I've created on AI. I use Claude. And then with Claude, I'm using Stripe for payments, naturally. I'm using Vercel, I'm using GitHub, and I'm using Supabase, basically. That is what I'm doing. I don't need to use with that, I create things. So it is cost effective for me to be able to make a lot of businesses for next to nothing, make millions of dollars for next to nothing. Basically, that's the setup I have with these businesses. And the things that I'm using don't cost much to use them. So I don't go, like if you ask Claude, I was trying to think of the word where you schedule everything, that's it, where you schedule things to go on Facebook or schedule things. All those platforms you can do it yourself. You could spend a Sunday dedicating to creating content, and you can spend a Sunday creating that content and then scheduling it on the platforms without paying an AI platform to schedule it. You know, for me, I didn't want to use any of those other things. I will much prefer to create the content and then schedule it with the free services within those platforms themselves. So TikTok, for example, you go online on your laptop and you can schedule all your TikTok videos without paying money for it. So what a lot of businesses have done is gone, hey, this is the problem. People are going to use this. There's a percentage of people that will pay to use this kind of service. I wanted to do it in the cheapest way possible to also teach people how to make money without spending a shitload of money, unless you've got money and you can pay somebody like me to fix your business for you without learning how to fix it yourself, you know. So I use Claude. I've just gone and tested out Fable, and I've tested out the other one, which is like Sonnet 5, I think. They are no more impressive to what I do to the cheaper versions, which is, I think I'm using Sonnet 4.5, it might be. I would much prefer just continue to use that than use these other platforms that are making out that they're better. And for what I do, they're no better. They have made no difference whatsoever, but it costs more to use it, you know. So I'm paying about $130 or $160 a month maybe to use Claude. And I've created 10 businesses in that time within billion-dollar industries in Australia that will make billions of dollars themselves, just the platforms themselves. How I'm using AI to create businesses in Australia is I'm looking at the problem of the industry. And so they're all industries that I've worked in. And then I am building basically websites that run the business solely. And so with a directory, one of the directories, so let's go to callshealth.org, okay? So most countries have broken health systems. What I want in Australia, what I've done in Australia is have our doctors, you go to the doctors and there's 15 minutes basically that they schedule, but you don't have 15 minutes. They'll rush you through the one issue, and they know because they're only allowed to do one issue. So if you go in and say, I've got a sore ankle, you're not allowed to go in and say, I've got a sore ankle, I've got this. You would have to book half an hour sessions. But still, if you had two issues, you're lucky if you're in there for one issue for 5 minutes, you know, unless of course you talk a lot unless of course all those other factors. But they sort of give you 15 minutes each one. A lot more would be pushed quicker through than that. Maybe if you're somebody who tells a story, they're going to take a bit longer. But the sessions are really quick, and it's bulk billed. And the doctors actually rent most of their rooms, and they're pushing through 30 to 40 patients a day to make the renting of their room and to make their business, basically, which is being a GP, worthwhile. Most of those doctors are independent doctors, right? They pay for their space. I didn't realise that. I thought specialists did that. I didn't realise that GPs did that too. So they're not paid by the office that they work in. They're basically subletting a room within those offices, So they're paying a lot of money. They're paying a lot of money for all those things. And so what I've done is I've created Call South Org, okay? And so it's a directory kind of thing. It's a marketplace kind of thing where you as a doctor would sign up and do GP, and you would choose what if you wanted to do 2 areas. And so, like, for example, if you're a GP in my town, there's 150,000 people. You might also be happy to travel just out of the towns as well. So this town, and then there's another neighbouring town that you might offer your services in, okay? And so you are charging what you want. So you might be charging $250 for a half an hour visit. They're all minimum half an hour visits. And you might only want, if somebody like me, I might only want that doctor in my house for 15 minutes because I'm done. And then I could say, beautiful, I'm satisfied with that service. You can go on your way now. They're still going to be paying that full amount of that half an hour service, okay? So if you're charging $250 to turn up to somebody's house, basically within X amount of minutes, like they might book and go, I want this doctor. I'm happy to pay this price because this doctor's going to be basically at my doorstep in an hour. And then that customer can follow you on GPS. So they know when you're turning up. They're not sitting around waiting. There's people that are paying for Ubers, like $50 to get across town in an Uber because they don't have family, to take them to the doctors. And then they're paying $50 to get back as well. And they might be paying out of pocket, depending on the GP, if the GP bulk bills or not. Or they're doing the GP thing. And really, when it is, the bulk bill thing, when it is bulk billed, it is so rushed. They're paying the doctors about $40 something each person, which is a lot, okay, considering that they can see 30, 40 people a day. But if you're a doctor, can you imagine seeing 30, 40 people a day, and it's the system? So I've created this whole system, and I do that because I feel like that's the dashboard, okay, where a doctor would sign up, a doctor would pay a percentage, and it's not a percentage, it's a membership, okay? So a doctor can earn X amount of dollars that they want. They could run their whole business and earn 20 grand a month if that's what they want, and that's how many hours that they're giving themselves available, There's a place in Perth, the only business in Perth that does something similar to this, which is have doctors that go to their houses and people are paying out of pocket. Some of those doctors, they advertise that they'll pay those doctors $300 to $350 an hour. So that means people are paying out of pocket $350 an hour plus, because the businesses want to make money. If they're offering $300 an hour, there's at least $50 getting to that business's pocket. I would say could be $10, it could be $50. I don't know how many doctors they got, but so there's definitely people are paying a lot out of pocket to have a doctor to come to their house, because there's so many people that can't. You might have surgery, and you can't. How are you going to get to your GP to get checked out for surgery? You know what I mean? There's so many reasons why people would use a GP that's going to come to your house. It's such a better service because you're actually getting that service, and having it in a 30-minute session. Again, most people might only want 20 minutes, but by saying 30 minutes, then people really know that what they're getting is a doctor that cares and not just push through, because it's really churn care. It's not healthcare. And so this is how I've done it. Okay, so I go, what's the problem? But then what I do is I'm eliminating having to do all. So people are going online and they're basically booking it and they're paying for it. So the money sits in escrow, and it'll be paid to the doctor 72 hours after they've had their session. The doctor would have to fill out the session, the patient notes, basically. That's about the only thing that the doctor would have to do, where everything else is set up automatically for them, So it is so much less paperwork that they have to do. Well, they have to do basically no paperwork, because the system I've created does all that for them. And now my daughter's dog's barking, so that means dinner's here. But that is how I have created a australiacallshealth.org, where it is all run by the programs that I've created, which is basically I created this whole thing using AI, using Claude, Supabase, and Vercel, GitHub, basically, right? So and PowerShell, which is a program on your computer that helps build what you're going to build, okay? That is how I have created Call Cells, which is Australia's basically in-home doctor service. Now, there are ones that also offer it, but it's after hours, and it's after hours because Medicare covers those costs, okay? So there's after hours doctors in-home, which could turn up 5 hours later, okay? They could turn up the next day because it's not structured and there's no GPS and there's no care still in that system because it's still Medicare based. When it comes down to the doctors that are going to sign up to callshealth.org, they're doctors that are wanting to actually give proper healthcare. So you're going to get a different caliber of doctors that would do this kind of business, which is coming to your house and offering you healthcare like that. Then there are doctors that are working in bulk bill. Now, the reason why they work in bulk bill situations is because that's what's available. So I create businesses, I create alternatives within industries in Australia that are alternatives to the broken industries, basically. That's what I create, So if you have a business, I can look at your business and I can make that business run better by something that I would create, okay? We can have things that are automated, and we can also just look at the systems that you have, because just even so many people do things that are automatic, that are human related, but they're done wrong because the humans aren't able to do it as efficient as a AI workflow can do it, So I basically built businesses that are the workflows that eliminate a lot of stuff. And so they turn into one-person businesses, but they're not, because the way I'm making money is by the memberships of whoever signs up to whatever. So this one's callshealth.org, for example. That's how I'm making money from them for their membership. But I've built entire systems, that are infrastructure, that reduces all the workload that they have to do as well. So they're not paying for... I've created the business, which is the virtual assistant, basically, as well, which is the place where they go to deal with issues. But there's humans at the end of it. And so the systems of the computer, the AI thing that's running it, and the humans are still what you're seeing at the end of it, which is the doctors, So that is how I've created callshealth.org, and that is how I do it. So if you have a business, I can fix your business. If you have a business idea, I can create your business, okay? So look at contentfactoryai.org and get into contact with me. Let me know what your idea is. The best thing would be to send me an email and let me know what you would like, and then I can tell you what I can do, which is just about anything. And I can fix just about anything because of the way my mind thinks, considering I can create entire industries. I can also fix existing industries, And I'm saying I create the alternatives to the industries. I can't fix the government industries because they're not going to let you do that. But I can give alternatives to the industries that exist. And so if you have a business, I can fix that business because you're allowing me to fix it, contentfactoryai.org, and see you next week.